Well, the latest is that Elon Musk has upped his bid for Twitter to $46.5 billion. He filed this with the Securities and Exchange Committee today, but he did not actually say exactly where all that money is coming from. So some people are saying, does he really have it? Where is he going to get it? He has pledges for it. I mean, this has been a fun saga to watch with such high stakes. And it puts Twitter's board in an incredibly tricky position because if Musk's bid is rejected, and some people are saying, no, this is not enough because his original offer was 54.20 per share. The new offer is still in the 50s, and some are saying, oh no, Twitter's worth $70 a share because it traded at that last year at its peak. It has not anytime since. And when Twitter seems to indicate that it will reject his bid, the stock continues to dip. He has said many times, if you do not accept my offer, I will sell all of my stock and be done with you. It'll be a full breakup. This is the ultimatum. If he does that, then they will most assuredly sink their stock even further. And then I think have a lawsuit on their hands from their shareholders for doing so.
It has been unbelievable to watch, and I'm just thrilled to be able to see like how this whole thing unfolds before our eyes. Because, you know, as Elon Musk has said, he thinks that for us to have an open democracy, for democracy to survive, we need a platform like this to be an open place of free speech. And he says not free speech in that you can commit crimes, but free speech, and that a big tech company shouldn't be censoring what you have to say. I mean, we've had repeatedly stories on here of journalists and so forth that we've covered on this show who have been blocked, censored, deplatformed. We talked about who's been taken down. We just talked about Scott Ritter last night, right? Taken off of YouTube, taken off of Twitter and blocked and banned. And if you speak out against certain things, you will be blocked and banned. If you use Shakespearean quotes, you will be blocked and banned as a violation of terms of service. Musk says that he will be able to buy it. He has enough money on his own to be able to buy Twitter. But these investors now will allow him to basically swoop in and grab those additional shares that the board was trying to keep him from doing.
This is not a way to sort of make money. I think it's just that I think this could, my strong intuitive sense is that having a public platform that is maximally trusted and broadly inclusive is extremely important to the future of civilization.
But you've described yourself.
In fact, he doesn't need to make money. Tesla shares in Q1 of this year were up 7-fold from last year.
Yeah,
so
he's doing fine.
This is clearly not a money grab.
And he sold all of his houses. And a report out today says that he doesn't even have a house. He sleeps on the couches of his friends.
Okay.
He doesn't care about money.
He also has a new baby. So why doesn't he sleep where the baby is?
I don't know. But today, Twitter shares, look at Twitter shares. I want to let you finish your thought in a second. But this was today. See this giant green candle here? This is exactly when this news came out that he had now, that was the moment when, because I was in my trading group today, I was talking to some people on my friends in Discord, and we're like, what just happened? Like, why is Twitter exploding? And that's because of this, that Elon Musk secured this and announced this $4.6 billion to buy Twitter in this new SEC
But
fund.
the share price is only fluctuating here by about $1, right? So you're calling this exploding, but am I reading this right? It's like between 46.18 at the bottom. And
yeah, I mean, it's not a huge move, but I mean, for that type of a big spike, something happened. So the market responded.
That's volume. That's not stock price, because the average stock price is what we're seeing in green, in pink, the trend.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So all of a sudden there was a lot of volume of purchase.
Yes, there's movement, there's volatility, and that because of that, it jumped up really. And,
so now Twitter's board has 10 days to make a recommendation to shareholders regarding this offer. And it will be interesting because they have two board members that are up for re-election. And so if this tanks, right, then they could get an entire new board. Those board members could lose their seat. This is truly a nuclear option for Elon Musk because he has put Twitter's board in basically he's got them against the ropes.
Well,
and
also
they hate it.
with this offer, it's the only way he can actually acquire Twitter because of the poison pill. So basically, which that means like if any single person owns more than a certain percentage of shares, literally everybody else, their shares start to double and triple. And so that way that percentage they own actually continues to drop. That's how that poison pill option works. And so because Twitter has enacted this, he can't just like say, well, I'll buy everybody's shares. Because once he said that, then they're like, well, then we'll just give everybody but you more shares. And so like this is really the only way he could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And people are wondering in the chat, could his agenda be to that rise and fall and then sell and then start a new platform? I think that was the thing people were wondering back when he started that tweet storm about Twitter back a few months, like a month ago, when he was asking about Twitter and free speech. Like, is Elon Musk going to start his own Twitter? And the beauty of it is that no, like instead, Trojan horse this thing, come in and actually take over an existing platform and actually use it for good.
Yes.
And that was the brilliant move here.
I think that is what his intention is. He's been pretty clear about his intention.